Hey, TayRayGun here, and I gotta tell you, this is old product, okay? Nothing new about this. However, there is a great story and a key connection to the actor who played the Green Ranger. So we're gonna open this, and I'm gonna share that story with you today.
Ray Guns Legos, bricks and toys.
Hey, toy fans. So I came across this bad boy. Now, this is not the original Auto Morphin Playmates Power Ranger toys from way back in the day. I never was able to get any of those. Now, I loved Power Rangers when I was younger. I was kind of a preteen, teen years when it came out, and I really liked Jason because I loved Tyrannosaurus Rexes. But when Jason came out, when Tommy, the Green Ranger, came around, I was absolutely blown away. So I love Godzilla. I grew up on a healthy diet of Godzilla, Star Trek, and a lot of really weird science fiction growing up from my mom. And so for me, seeing the Dragon Zord reminded me of Godzilla, and Tommy just stole our hearts. Now, with that being said, I got a chance to meet Jason David Frank years ago. So I had created a print. It was a picture. Here, I'll kind of put it over there. Okay. Yeah, so that picture, what it was a thing when I was doing illustration. I was doing Xanax the Bugman, comic book stuff. That illustration was a picture that was like it was kind of paying some homage back to the Happy Meal toys, the Power Rangers. Now, I had all of the toys, the Power Ranger toys, as a kid, like for the McDonald's run. But they were from the movie, so we didn't get the Green Ranger. We had the White Ranger, and then he had I think it was like the Gorilla Zord, and anyways, it was different than the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers I grew up with. So, I didn't have any of these toys, but I did have those 3 3/4 inch 5 POA action figures from McDonald's. And they've been lost since then, so I no longer have them. I've got a few things here and there of Power Rangers, but it's not a lot. Well, Tommy's always been one of my favorites ever since it came out. Tommy and Jason, I liked both of them. They're both leaders. They're both really cool. I liked the other Rangers, but these were like my guys, right? They drove Zords that I really liked. Tommy, I really dug, especially because he had all the extra accoutrements to his uniform. And he was he was really cool, you know what I mean? So this picture that I drew at a con, someone that was at the con, Jason David Frank was there, and his handler, the person who takes care of him, was coming by the tables. They saw this print that I had of the Power Meal Rangers. And they said, hey, I know you're selling these, but can I take one and give it to Jason David Frank? I think he would absolutely love it. I'm like, yeah, please. It's like, I'm a huge fan. Please take it to him. So they take the print and they take it up to him, and I just didn't think anything else of it at that point. I was like, hey, okay, whatever. About an hour and a half later, that handler and another person come down, and they're saying, hey, we need you to come up with us because we want you to go talk to Jason David Frank. I thought I was in trouble. So like the Aspie part of my brain was like, oh my God. Whereas I think most people would be like, oh, hey, I was kind of freaking out. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was like, okay, I'll go. You know, my buddy Jeff was watching over the table. I put my commissions away and I went up there, and there's this huge line going out the door to see Jason David Frank. And they walk me straight up to him, and he gets up and he goes, my man, he goes, you're the guy who drew the Power Rangers with the Happy Meal stuff? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, I absolutely love it. That thing is hilarious. He's like, it's beautifully done, beautifully rendered. And he like handshake dabs me up sort of thing and gives me this kind of like pat bro hug. And he was like, hey, here, come grab some stuff. I'll sign it for you. And so I grabbed a picture, and I can't find it. I've got to find it somewhere in here. But it was a picture of him. It's got the White Ranger on one, Green Ranger on the other, and he's signed in the middle with him doing his like fighting thing. And I think he's holding like a Zord coin. And he signed that and gave me some stickers. And then he's like, let's take a picture. I'll put it right there for you. Yep. And so we both posed up with the picture, and it was exciting. He's like, it's a really great piece, and I want to thank you so much, man. He's like, you've got a talent. You've been blessed. I was like, hey, thank you. And that meant a lot to me because this is someone that I viewed as a hero growing up. And, of course, you know, years later when I found out that he had passed away, that one hit me really, really hard. So it's one of those that it's definitely a absolute loved memory, cherished memory, but it comes with a few scars because of him passing away. I'd love to have gotten to see him again. So anyways, I came across this at Walmart, $4.50. Couldn't pass it up. It was on clearance out of everything. Out of all the Rangers, this was the only one that was just sitting there on clearance. All the others, normal price of about $12. None of them, I guess, moving. This one, I don't know. I got lucky. And it was one of those I felt like, hey, you know what? Something's telling me to go ahead and just pick it up because I figured I'd need it. So I figured, you know what? We'll open this up and we'll get to playing. Oh man, this is cool. So unlike the original was more of a by POA. I don't remember. It might have had like the turnable legs, but this has more of a higher points of articulation, but still has that gimmick. I mean, it looks a little goofy because it's, you know, obviously big bodied, but I love this thing. This might be one of my new favorite shelf pieces. I'll put it up with some of the. I think I got some of the Power Rangers from the new movie that have come out, so I had to get them up there with them. But man, look at that. So you've got the articulation at the leg, which is kind of that weird, like, kind of inverted, you know, ball hinged sort of thing that they use for shoulders. We've got, of course, a ball hinge for the knee. We've got rotation at the foot, but that's it. So some of the articulation is a little goofy in my opinion, but man, you got, of course, wrist, elbow, nothing at the, oh, I guess the arms have a swivel, but look at that swivel. Definitely weird, but I'm okay with it. Nothing on that part of the body, no head turning. But man, look at him, he looks the part, man. He just put his blaster, his dragon blaster in there. Does it fit? Yeah, it kind of fits. I don't know. Let's see. Which one fits? Which one do I think fits better? I mean, obviously it's meant for this because that transforms into this, which is weird because now I've got two. So it's like, what do I do with that? But you know, here, it's morphin' time. I love it. Let's see. do, 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 do. Oh man, you know, growing up, that was the dragon dagger. Oh, I wanted that thing so bad. When they did the Power Rangers for Fortnite, I was like totally like geeking out. I was like, oh man, that is awesome. And I got, you know, the stuff from the battle pass, which I think Green Ranger's in there, which I was like, dude, that's total dope. I love that. But yeah, this is cool. I like this. It's goofy. Don't get me wrong, it's goofy, and it's definitely not a true like one-to-one. I think if I was gonna get like the figures that were more like the true scale, I'd have to wait for Hasbro to come back out with like the Power Ranger Legacy, you know, 6-inch action figures again. That's one of those lines. I missed a lot of those when they came out, and this particular Ranger, the Green Ranger, went super fast, and I never got a chance to find them. But man, this is cool. This definitely Definitely keeps that vibe of Tommy, and gives me a bit of an honorary piece for him because, you know, the actor was amazing. I loved the character. So much growth in the series. I thought he was really, really cool. I'm glad I picked this up. Absolutely glad I picked it up. Hey, I thank you all for coming by, sharing the toy love with me, coming to check out me opening up this very old reignition morphin time Power Ranger of the Green Ranger. I hope you enjoyed my story. It's this. There have been some actors that have inspired me quite a bit growing up. He was definitely one of them. I looked up to his character, even though he might not have been. Well, he was pretty close, but I looked up to him as being someone who could persevere through anything, and so that was very important. I've lost some loved ones and some really good friends and some important actors and people in my life to suicide. So if you happen to know someone that is that needs some help, needs some trouble, you be sure to get them help. Suicide prevention lines down below. Definitely don't want to leave them hanging. Watch out for the people that you care for, okay? Hey, I thank you all so much. I'll see you later. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications to be alerted if anything comes from me to you. Comment down below and like this video. It helps YouTube know that you like what I'm making. Want to help out the channel? Be sure to get something out of the affiliate link down below or in the shop in the link tree in the bio. Hey, I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Good luck with the build and happy brick hunting.